What's going on, guys? It's Saturday here on Vlogging Life, and right now I'm doing research on VR helmets. Anybody out there got a VR helmet? Anybody use like Vive or Oculus, or have you plunged and got a mixed reality headset? Mixed reality is what I'm personally looking at myself. I know Don 2323 or whatever the frick his channel name is, he bought an Oculus Rift, and he never really talked about it much, if he liked it or if he uses it a lot, or if it just kind of, he bought it, used it twice, and now it's just collecting dust. But everybody I talk to who actually uses VR, like my cousin for instance, he uses his, he says it's great for cardio. He plays some lightsaber game, and apparently it just, he sweats like a pig playing it. And my coworker, he plays a game called Rec Room, which it's basically like a VR chat environment where you can kind of just do whatever you want. There's games in it like paintball, and he says he plays some sort of a World of Warcraft MMORPG on it, where you basically just run around and hack up monsters and stuff, and it's pretty cool. But he's got the Vive, my coworker. So I know one person who, well, two people who have the Oculus and one person who has the Vive, but I don't know anybody who bought mixed reality. Now, the reason why I like mixed reality is you don't have to set up cameras around your room. It's got that inside-out tracking. It's got cameras built into the headset. So as long as you keep your remotes or your controllers in front of the camera, it's going to track them properly. The problem is when you get the controller behind you, like if you're going, if you're trying to do like a matrix move and shoot behind you and shoot in front of you, say, for instance, you could do that there and probably stand out, where you can have a gun in each hand. Reloading would be a pain in the ass, but you could have a gun in each hand, and then you can basically, if you have a guy coming in through one door and a guy coming through the other door, you can just basically boom, 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 really keep an eye on both sides and just start unloading on them. You know, that's where the Oculus and the Vive come in handy, because they have that all around the room tracking, right? But I definitely do want to get into VR. A lot of the game titles you play, you're usually working in front. You're not really concerned about the back. Like if you're playing Gorn or Fight Night, I think is the boxing game I played, which was just amazing. Like 4 rounds in, and I was just my shirt was a darker color. I was sweating like crazy. It was the most craziest game. Like I used to play Wii all the time, and Wii would be a good workout. You know, doing the yogas and using the board there, the Wii balance board, as well as the Wiimote and nunchuck. You could play games like Snowball Fight and snowboarding and all that, and it was pretty good for a workout. But I don't know. It's different when you're immersed in it with a headset on, right? So that's what I'm actually aiming for, is some sort of a VR system. I'm not ready to buy yet, which is why I'm in research mode. And that's why I'm asking you guys out there if you've ever owned a VR and which one you own, and if you've bought mixed reality. Because mixed reality is what interests me. It's the new guy on the market. But it's not that far off priced from Oculus. That's the thing. Like here, I'm just going to minimize this YouTube video that I'm watching here, and we'll go to Amazon and I'll show you. Like the Oculus Rift comes with the camera system and all that, and it's basically $529. So you got to put cameras around your room so that it can properly track the remotes and you. Not a big deal though. The HTC Vive, however, is a lot more expensive at $700. Has the same idea. And then right above it, they got the Vive Pro for $1,000. Like Jesus Murphy, that's kind of spendy. That's kind of spendy. I don't want to really dump $1,000 into a VR headset. And then you got the Acer mixed reality headset here for 300 bucks. Now, a lot of people complain about this one here, saying that the video out of it's kind of blurry. The nose piece cuts off your circulation to your nostrils, and it doesn't quite sit well on your face, so it ends up causing some problems with light bleeding in from the outside world. This is the HP version, which apparently is a lot better. Doesn't have the light bleeding issues. Just all around a better headset, and it's a couple bucks more. At Staples though, these are both the same price. I don't know why they're different on Amazon. And then down here you got the Lenovo bundle, which is $324, which is the exact same setup. Like, if you look at these controllers and these controllers, same damn controllers, except for these have an Acer logo on it, these have an HP logo on it. The controllers are made by one company, I'm assuming. And this is probably the route I'm gonna go, is not the Lenovo, but maybe the HP set. I haven't seen any bad reviews on this. Apparently the best one to get is the Samsung Odyssey, but those are a bitch to find. Like, there's the Samsung Odyssey there. It's almost $900. Like, if I was gonna do that, I might as well just say screw it and buy the HTC Vive or the Vive Pro and then be done with it. And this is basically a kit where you get a laptop and the set. But this is the Crim the Crop with an OLED display, HTC Vive Pro resolution. You know, it's a really good setup, but for that price, Jesus Murphy, no thanks. And this is the Dell version that I've heard just a lot of great reviews about. This one here apparently fits comfortably on your head. When you drop the visor on your eyes, it covers out all the light that comes in, and it's just a well-engineered MR experience, mixed reality experience. So, I don't know. I'm going to look into it and do some more research. But I was really curious as to what you guys have out there, because virtual reality is something I definitely want to get into. And I know it's just going to blow up over the next couple of years, especially with the new video cards from NVIDIA, the ray tracing cards. That's going to make VR a whole different experience. I'm trying to put a charge on my PlayStation 4 controller, but that's all it's been doing. This battery is probably just completely keeled over. I need to get a new one for it, and it's not hard to install. It's just 4 screws underneath the controller, right? Take those off, pop the plate off the bottom. I'm hoping that these buttons don't come flying out and destroy stuff. But yeah, that's all it is. And then the battery sits right here where the USB port is. And the stock battery in this thing's like 800 milliamp hours, and the one I'm looking at is 1800. So it'll give me like almost 2.5 times more power, more time on it. So that's pretty cool. I figure there's no point in moving the PlayStation 4 downstairs yet, because I can't even use the controller to turn it on and set it up and test it. Basically because you've got to do everything from the controller. There's only 2 buttons on the PlayStation 4. One to turn it off and on, and one to eject the CD, and they're not even buttons, they're like touch panels. So that kind of sucks. But as for today, people, I don't know what the hell I'm going to get up to. Mainly because, well, let me show you. Mainly because it's kittying out. Yes, it's kittying out. Look how tiny she is. She's so tiny. She's such a little kitty. She's always going to be a kitten. She just doesn't get bigger. She just stays the same size all the time. She's such a little kitten. But it's pissing rain out. Which is good, because as you can tell from my neighbor's lawn, he actually takes care of his lawn, and look at how freaking burnt and dead it is. I know! I'm talking not about you this time. But yeah, the neighbor's lawn is all burnt and dead, and my lawn looks the same, and it's going to be really good to have some water out there. That, and it's going to lift the fire ban, and I know a lot of people next weekend want to go camping, because next weekend's the long weekend, Labor Day weekend. So they're going to want to go out camping and stuff. I got to work that Monday, so whatever. Double tax and a half, more money for VR. Because I definitely do want to get into VR sooner than later. Because I think this winter, it's going to be a little bit more brutal with the stepping and all that and working out. Even though I work out in my house behind me here, like, that's my workout gear. Something else I need to invest in is a new exercise bike. I'm pretty sure this thing here is starting to make a lot of weird noises when I'm doing high intensity interval training. It's a lot of clanging, a lot of banging, and a lot of I don't think it likes the power I'm putting into it. I know he likes the power I put into it, because he usually sits right here, and this is a giant, I don't know if we can, let me see if I can get some light on this. I don't know if you can see it in there, but there's a huge fan. So as you're pedaling, it's throwing air out these vent holes all over, even on you. So it's really nice, but What he does is he sits right about here and gets blasted with air, and he loves it, especially when I gotta go, when I got my 20 seconds of go versus my 40 seconds of no. He'll just sit there and get blasted with the air, and he just loves it. So he's got shit all over him. Frig's sakes, he's got like, I gotta brush him. I gotta get a brush for him. I wonder if I do have a brush for him. Let's go check the, I don't have my belt on right now. I'm losing my frickin' pants. Jesus Murphy. What's really going on? But I need to get a good brush. Like, this is not for, this looks like it's like, that looks aggressive as frig. I'm not good with grooming. What's this? That's a cup. That's a hat. That's a cow. 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 Is this for dogs? What is this? Is this for Oreo? Is this yours? Can I try this on? Okay, sit down. Does that do anything? No, it doesn't do shit. I got this. I had this since I had Poofy. This orange kitty cat right here. Because he was so poofy, I would use this on him in the spring and fall to take all of his shit fur off. And it worked great, but I think this is too aggressive for him. If I can even brush him with it. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that. Okay, sit. Stay. Stay. Well, it does work. I theoretically could probably pull a bunch of fur off of him with it. What I probably need for him is a de-shedder. Like one of those wire brushes. Kind of like the one I wasted a while back on my invention here. I got an idea. That worked really well. Holy. Took a lot of fur off of him. It's one thing about long-haired dogs, eh? They're super fluffy. So, like I said, I'm not really sure what exactly I want to do today. If anything. Kind of feel like today should be a lazy day. Where I just play some video games and chill out. But, I don't know. I don't know. I also feel like I should be doing something. But really don't know what to do. Really don't know what to do. That's why I've been doing VR research. I was thinking about building that laptop stand there. But it's raining out, and man, I got good sleep last night though. Let me tell you, it's 5:30 right now, guys. 5:30 p.m. and I woke up at 4, and I went to bed last night at 5. So I got like a good solid, a lot of hours of sleep, I think. Unless I woke up 72 times in the night. But I think for dinner tonight, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some chicken. I got this prime chicken, and I want to do chicken shake and bake with the pork rinds, and have some salad to go with it. I also got a lot of dishes to do. Maybe that'll be today. Let's clean up this frickin' kitchen. So I think I showed this procedure before, where you put the pork rind in your magic bullet, pulse it, flip it, shake it, try and get all the powder to the bottom, and just rinse and repeat until it's all fine powder. Yeah. I just converted a whole bag into dust. I'm telling you right now, guys, if you have a food processor, use that. Don't use a magic bullet. And Mom, if you're watching this for Christmas, seeing how I kind of fucked up on buying the Instant Pot food processor. Grind. Okay, well, still got a couple of large chunks in there, so I'm going to keep hitting this, and I'll be back in a minute. The other reason why I say use a food processor instead of a magic bullet to do this is because You'll get a ring of ground pork rinds around the bottom of the blades. It's not exactly the easiest to clean because you got to work around the blades and stuff, and water won't take it off. You got to scrub it. So anyway, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do 2, maybe 3 pieces of chicken because they're kind of small. How many grams are in here? Almost a kilo. So we'll do maybe 2 or 3 pieces of chicken. We'll air fry them. That'll be dinner. Like, just look at how good that looks. Don't you just hate it when you're doing dishes and all of a sudden your bladder reminds you that it's full and you gotta piss? Yeah, me too. Alrighty guys, all done dishes. I got a little bit more of, I gotta wipe down the counter over here by the coffee station. Got a bunch of garbage over here that I need to throw out, but dishes are done. I left that bowl there because I'm gonna make some fat bombs later on. And I only got, what, like a couple left in the freezer, I think. Yeah, looks like there's only 2 of them in the bag, so we'll have to make another 20. Oh, and dinner's ready. Perfect timing. So we're having 10.6 ounces of chicken. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna grab my chicken. I'm gonna head upstairs. I'm gonna devour this. I gotta put a charge on the camera because for some reason it didn't charge yesterday. And we got 1 bar of battery left. And I'm probably going to watch some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and just chill out for a bit. So I'll talk to you guys when I talk to you guys. Well guys, good news and bad news. Good news is, I think I found out what's wrong with the Sony camera. Bad news is, I think I found out what's wrong with the Sony camera. No, actually, it's not a Sony camera. This camera charges. The cable works fine. The problem is the cable they include with it, because it uses this proprietary connection, this cable here, for some reason, it doesn't work anymore. You gotta fiddle around with the connector inside to make it connect to the computer and download the footage. So to charge the camera, what I did is I got one of these USB hubs back here, and I plugged the camera directly into that, and I was able to charge the camera. I was able to get the data off the camera with that cable, but it just wouldn't charge it for some odd reason. I had to use that thing to charge the camera. But I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to head downstairs, go run some cardio, do a workout, and then when that's all said and done, have a shower, come back up here. Probably going to play some video games tonight, maybe some PUBG or something, I don't know. But we'll see what we get up to. Anyway, I gotta go, gotta rock a piss. Dinner was delicious, but I really want to crank out a workout. Alright, peace. That was a good workout. Then I had a shower. Then I had a protein shake. Speaking of which, I probably should add that protein powder to my Fitbit app, because I haven't done that yet. But basically I did some lifting. Well, I guess we should just call it flexing, because I did it on the Bowflex. And then I ran the bike for about 15 minutes, doing some HIIT. And my heart rate is still through the roof. 110. Love it. When you're done HIIT, your body stays warm for a long time after. And you burn a lot of calories after. Only thing is, I gotta remember, don't do it before I want to go to bed, because that doesn't work. You end up not being able to sleep. Now this is the shitty protein powder I'm using for the time being. 31 grams of protein, 6,000 BCAAs, and here's all the nutritional fact. I don't like that. The 4 grams of carbs and the 2 grams of oh, it's 2 grams of carbs. It's fiber. I thought there was sugar in this. Okay, this isn't too bad. But let's see if Fitbit knows what the hell it is. Is there a barcode on here? There's that one there. I don't know if that one's gonna work. Okay, well, we'll try that one there. We'll see what we can see. So let's go to plus here. I'll show you. Go down here to the barcode scanner. Get her sideways here. Scan the barcode. And it knows exactly what the heck it is. We go in the nutrition facts. It's all there. That is sweet. My macros for today are kind of out of whack. 8% carbs, 54 fat, 38 protein. I've been thinking about flip-flopping the fat from the protein just to try something. because like I said before, protein equals more muscle mass, and I am working out. So, and as you can see here, the gray is the calories out, the blue is the calories in, and I'm always running a deficiency. So yeah, calories in versus out. Like today's not that great. I am 1900 calories out, 3000 or 3,000 calories out, 1900 in. But it's the weekend. What do you expect? Alrighty, just went and played some PUBG with Chuch there. Pretty good. We only did 2 rounds because he realized, he forgot he had a party to go to. Then he remembered and he was like, ah, shit, I forgot I had to go to this. And that's the way she goes, eh? Sometimes you get a party and sometimes you have no life. It's funny, my belly went down so much, I'm wearing a Rex 4x4 shirt right now. This is a 2XL, and I couldn't wear it for the longest time because when I did wear it, my belly would stick out the bottom. What you looking at my gut for? So, that was a thing. And if you're wondering why I look like I'm from the Avatar, right now the only light in the room is from the monitors. Yup. You hear this fan? This friggin' loud as frig fan? You know what sucks about this fan? Is it's already broken. That's off. That's also off. It only has one setting now, and that's full balls to the walls. Low doesn't work, and off always works. Ridiculous. I just bought this fan maybe what? A month ago? No. Maybe 2 months ago. It's already friggin' destroyed. Like the other fan that I have in my bedroom, I've had that fan since I lived with my parents. And that was back in 2006, and that fan's still going. This fan doesn't work. Correction, it works, but it is slowly breaking down, which really freaking sucks. What else really freaking sucks is I didn't realize I could have watched that KSI Logan Paul fight online, because apparently it was streaming for free. But apparently the stream kept crashing because people kept watching it. That's how it usually works, right? Some major event, they go to stream it, and the stream just crashes because they don't allocate enough bandwidth to said stream. Oh, well, it is what it is. Anyway, guys, it's about... I'm looking for a clock. I got one on my freaking wrist. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to shut this vlog down here. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I didn't make the fat bombs. What the hell am I stepping on? What is this? What is this? It's like an SD card slot thingy. Whatever. Oh. Should have heard the nasty fart I let in the stairwell. Made the cat make a snarl face like, what's wrong with you? It was pretty good. It's been a while since I've actually been able to fart. I'm telling you guys, that Metamucil, miracle worker. I'm regular again. Life is good. Continue eating my diet without dying of not pooping. Everything's fantastic. So, but I'm going to go ahead and shut this video down. I don't know how long these daily vlogs are going to go on for, because there's going to be days where, like today for instance, I don't even know why the hell I filmed, because I have nothing to film. But for some reason I woke up this morning, picked up the camera and started talking to it. That'll happen. Anyway, let me know also what you think of this style of vlog, because I didn't do any jump cuts, barely any I think. And basically all I did was cut out the end part when I pressed the button on the back, because it makes this horrendous... Can you hear that? That's just slightly touching the button, and it makes this clicky sound in the camera, which is freaking annoying. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you prefer all the super jump cuts, or if you just want a straight raw uncut freaking vlog, either way works for me. People want straight uncut, hey, works even better for me. Anyway, people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, just peace the frig out.